Peace. This is S.S.Oracle, Shadow and Soul Oracle. This is Savvy. I'm going to do a general reading for individual or collective. I'm thinking I'm just going to stick with tarot because I haven't done that. And I just want to see what message will come out here. The most high vibrational message, the most relevant message for the listener. If this resonates, great. If not, discard it, ignore it, never mind it. Okay. Let's see what we got here. See where I'm led, honestly. I don't know if that's too many. That's too many. Because if I pull more than tarot, then that's fine too. Justice here first. Right? Justice represented by the zodiac Libra. All right. You know, one of my favorite things about the Justice card and understanding how justice works in a spiritual way, a higher spiritual order way, where it's like, the truth is the truth, right? Ashe Ma'at. The truth is the truth. And so when truth is on the table, it doesn't matter what anybody is necessarily feeling, okay? It doesn't matter what anybody's feeling. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. The truth is the truth. What's the facts is the facts. What's fair is fair. And it's basically like justice turns its back on whatever opinions and feelings and all of that, because it stands on its own, right? Whatever is most righteous is where the justice will be served. So let's get some more insight on this. 2 cards came out. That's crazy. The Devil and the Tower in reverse, but I'm not going to read the reversal on that. But this is all major arcana out here. Justice, the Devil, and the Tower. Hold on now. So somebody that may have thought that they were getting away with something, or thought that, something was going to be in their favor. It's not happening that way. It's just not happening that way. Like I said, what's righteous, when I look at this Justice card, when you see their foot at the bottom, that like white shoe, white sock thing, like that's the right foot. That's the good foot. That's the good foot always gets the favor. And so there's an energy here. We have Capricorn with the Devil. Okay. But it's like, there's an energy here that this justice that is being served, or the truth that's being put out on the table, it's shattering something, right? It's shattering a belief, shattering a reality. Let's get some more details on the situation here. And we got the High Priestess came on top of Justice. Like, this is something somebody already knows. Who this reading is for, you already know. Like, the person I'm reading for, or the people I'm reading for, you are on that good foot of justice. Okay, the High Priestess came on top of this. That means the High Priestess knows the truth. It sees beyond the surface of things. Like, maybe there's somebody here who on the surface, it may look like they have it all together, or looks like they have like an upper hand. There might be an actual court situation going on here, okay, where it looks like they have the truth, or it looks like they have upper hand, but it's like the High Priestess knows the truth. Like the person I'm reading for, people I'm reading for, like, you know that the other person is the one in this energy here. Okay, there was something unfair, okay, something that was imbalanced. There were intentions that were not pure. Okay, there may have been things done, like in terms of betrayal, done behind the scenes here, and somebody thought that they weren't going to be caught. They thought that would never come back on them. They thought that everything was, it might have been some time had gone by, months, years, decades even, have gone by where somebody thought they was going to get away with something, but they did not. What's this? No, you didn't get away with nothing. Deception, 7 of Swords, lies, being sneaky. This is why. This is why. You know what I'm saying? People think they get away with things, but things come back around. Like, spirit doesn't play. Like, things are on a cycle around here. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when I'm thinking of just holiday, I think of like Day of the Dead, you know what I mean? Or Halloween, you think of that time where there's like darker spirits and things like that around. And there's connotations to this, so I'm speaking really layman's, but it's like there are certain times, and eclipses, I think, as well, when certain dark forces get an upper hand. It's something that came to me a while ago, where it was just like, if there are certain times where it seems like it's fair for the darker side, or the malevolent side, or you know what I'm saying, to get their time to do something, but then it's always going to come back around. If the World card comes out here, then this is just this is just perfect because it's going to come back around. It's a cycle. It seems like you're going to get away with it. It seems like you may have had your time to shine, but you're not going to get away with that. Seven of Swords. We got, these are like these three cards together. Okay. The Devil, the Seven of Swords, and the Tower is like you thought you were going to get away with that and you did not. You know what I mean? It's like someone trying to rob a bank and they walk outside and run right into the police. like they walk right out. They trying to they break out the door and then they just bump into a SWAT team. And the SWAT team was just in the area. They weren't even trying to. It's like you thought you was going to get away with this and you're not. Wow. Okay, let me get another one. High vibrational message here. We have the High Priestess on one side with Justice, and then we have the Devil, the Seven of Swords, and the Tower. So these are two opposite situations here, or realities here. We have the Empress. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that with the High Priestess and Justice, right? Empress is all queens in one. All right. The Empress is Taurus, Libra energy, heavy Venus energy, very abundant, very fertile, very motherly. And whether or not you have children or not is not necessarily the case. It's just a mothering energy, a nurturing energy, abundant energy, fruitful energy, loving energy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, all the queens, she has that fire, she has that earth, she has that air, she has that water. That's what the Empress is. And I don't know who the Devil is here, but they had the nerve to think that whatever they were trying to do or lie about or scheme about was going to get them on the good side of justice. No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. Let me get more for this Empress energy. What's up with this Empress energy? We got an Empress and a High Priestess. They thought they were gonna play with that. No. We have the Six of Cups. Okay, so this could have been a long relationship. This could have possibly been a marriage. Like I said, it could be a court situation here, some type of legal matter that we're dealing with. But the relationship between this Devil energy and this Empress High Priestess here was something that was very nostalgic. It could be childhood even, you know what I mean? Like I said, a marriage, long-term marriage, but you've known each other for a long time. You may have children. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, I think I'm hearing just playful. And on the Devil side, the playing got too far. It went too far. There was not enough maturity here. This is like an innocence, right? There wasn't enough maturity here in this relationship or this marriage or this friendship. Take it where it resonates or how it resonates. But this energy was dominant here with the Empress, and I think maybe this Devil took advantage of that. You know what I'm saying? Like the Empress with a Six of Cups energy. You know what I'm saying? That's playful, joyful, innocent energy. And maybe this Devil energy also had a resonance with that, but more so on the dark side. Shadows come out eventually in relationships. You know what I'm saying? That's the balance of relationship. What is this? Nine of Cups. Put this over here with the Devil card. Yeah, somebody was really... This Devil card was really selfish. This Devil energy here. Right? Like I said, it could be a Capricorn. Very selfish. Self-centered. Very well for themselves, but was never necessarily about the reciprocity. You see this? You have the Six of Cups. And then the Nine of Cups. Right? It's somebody that's on their own, proud of their achievements, proud of what they do, self-made type of energy here. I can do it on my own, but it's with all of this Tower and deception energy over here, I feel like this Devil energy was using these relationships, right? Because cups are relationships. They've gotten a lot of status or a lot of connection from using them. This didn't have to come in reverse for me to read it. I mean, look what else is on the other side. All this energy plus a Nine of Cups isn't somebody that's doing that great on their own. They're doing things based on their connections or affiliations or them even using other people. Whereas this Empress wanted to share and be fair and be playful and be kind. And, they were taken advantage of by this Devil energy. Let's get some more. I'm going to get some metaphysical energy for you too, Empress. All right. And keep in mind that this could be a man or a woman situation. All right. These are just energies and archetypal energies here. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this Empress energy was waiting for something to come to fruition. Right? Waiting for something to come to fruition that, you know, maybe may have been taking a while. I don't know. Maybe it had to do with financial matters. Maybe there were supposed to be some investments done with this devil energy and it wasn't happening that way. Right? You've been waiting for something to happen, waiting for something to manifest, waiting for, you know, the fruits of the labor to manifest, and they just hadn't. And that's because there was a lot of deception on this side with the devil, right? Like they thought they were doing this all, you know, for themselves, but there was supposed to be a partnership here. There was supposed to be a connection or a working together situation here. Or maybe this Empress was working on their own, working on things on their own, you know, and was wondering why things aren't working. And it's because there was someone in your energy who was essentially a taker. They weren't investing. You know what I mean? You invest in this. You know what I mean? This isn't the kind of energy that you ask, what do you bring to the table? Like, this is the restaurant. You feel me? Like, the Empress is the restaurant chain. Okay? So I feel like maybe that was part of the situation too, where it was like this devil energy was like waiting for this Empress to do something, or this Empress felt obligated to try to have to do something, because that's what the devil energy does. Okay, it makes you feel like you have to put out or do something for them, or I don't know. It just doesn't seem fair. Like something just didn't seem fair. If this Empress felt like they were blocked, and it was because this devil energy was hiding, scheming, deceiving in some kind of a way, and something just wasn't happening because of that. I saw the Two of Cups in reverse in the bottom of the deck. Like I said, I don't read the reversals as of now, and I'm not going to pull it, but let's see what else we got. There was no Two of Cups. There was no harmony. We got the Knight of Swords and the Chariot. So it looks like someone might be coming to pick this Empress up, or tell this Empress something, or there's going to be a certain kind of conversation that's going to get things going for this Empress. It could be the devil energy too, like possibly having something to say, but this Empress is already going to be gone. This is the Chariot, right? It's taking you somewhere. So long as you're balanced, so long as you're in alignment, so long as you have an intention of where you want to go, this could actually be actual transportation too. But it's like this devil gonna try to say something, but you know, it's this way, trying to say something, but they already gone. That's the Empress. Like, you already gone. You're not trying to hear it. You know, I'm not trying to hear it. I just saw the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Maybe this devil energy is at the five of Pentacles now. Why the Empress is still sitting pretty, really, and still waiting for the fruits of their labor to manifest. I got 3 cards that came out here. Fell on the Empress side. We got the Star, we got Strength, and we got the Three of Cups. So doing very well for yourself, Empress, in terms of who you are. We got Aquarius energy, Leo energy, and connections and relationship. I feel like in this process, this Empress has found an empowerment. You know, I feel like an internal empowerment, but also there have been connections around that have been strong and have been able to help guide and support this Empress through this process. Like I said, legal matters could be involved, which will require someone to have some form of support. And just knowing that you are the Star, just knowing that you were on the good foot of this situation, that you didn't have any type of ill intent or deceptive kind of ways here. Okay, let me get like 2 more just to close this out. Oh no, let me see. Let's get a chakra zodiac here for the Empress to focus on your metaphysical energies in this situation, because this devil energy, they're not getting nothing. They're not getting nothing. They might be down bad right now, really, you know, and then by the time they have something to say, okay, you're gonna be gone on that Chariot. Whether it's an apology, whether it's, you know, whatever they got to say, I don't know, but you're going to be gone. Let me get a couple of these so we can focus on the energy. We got luck and prosperity with Jupiter. I don't know where your Jupiter sign is in your chart. You may want to look at that. right? The sign and the house placement, all right? But this is about rising and rising perspective, expansion, your gifts. Again, luck, prosperity. It could be ideas. Maybe a lot of energy is going to be coming back to you. Maybe you felt blocked. Maybe that's what this is. Hold on. This Seven of Pentacles here, you know, maybe it wasn't something like specific, like something like a work or something. Maybe it was just you were waiting for or you felt like some ideas or creativity or something was blocked. Like the Empress is wildly creative. Okay, so maybe you felt blocked. You was waiting for something to happen, but because this energy was all upon you, okay, there was deception around you. All right, it was like causing static in the energy and in the vibration that you could have been exuding, because maybe you were left in the dark with some information, right? With the keeping of secrets, that Seven of Swords, you were left in the dark, but with this energy clearing out and this Chariot taking you away from this situation, your luck and prosperity will increase. Okay, is what we're getting here. But look into your Jupiter in your chart to see where you may find some specification with that energy. I'm gonna put one more chakra zodiac for you right now. Okay, you ain't got nothing to worry about with what you need to do moving forward in this situation. Okay, we got authority with Capricorn. Yeah, you your own authority. Ain't nobody your boss. Okay, the Devil card is Capricorn, which represents authority, but you're not dealing with that. You're not dealing with that. You're dealing with your own inner authority and your sense of self. It's time for you to be your own boss, be your own empress, be your own, all of that. And with the connections that you have, where we have the Three of Cups here, so you're good. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the services I have to offer, please click the link.